We'll see how this one goes. I still have a feeling I need to lower the bitrate more. No. Get back up there. Not you. You. Down. Yeah, okay. I really don't care. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bitrate seems pretty shit. Probably because I waited till 8 a.m. to start streaming. We're gonna lower that a bit, actually. Vidge output. We're gonna go, fuck it, 420. And of course, immediately stabilize something else. Okay. Steam. You're still doing that. We're gonna lower you to like 256. Okay, well, anyway, so I'm just color correcting. Not a whole lot of craziness going on. That's gonna be loud for you guys. Oh, I know why it's loud, because I have my system sound. There, that should be better. Okay, so now it's closer. I hear closer what you guys hear. Alright, it's all overexposed. Wait, where is the point that I shut off the camera? Oh, it's right here. There it is. Okay, cool. So that one I just do one color correct. Pass. On mine. Yeah, I think I do one pass on mine too. Okay, cool. This is where it gets fun. Okay, so the essential thing for color correction is I want to make sure skin tones look right. And the basic way that you go about doing that is you draw yourself a mask. You make sure everything else is hidden. You get yourself a little mask. And you just want to make sure that the majority of the color within the mask is skin tone. And then we have this little line right here. And basically what that's telling us is that is supposed to be with this line right here, the one that goes between red and yellow. It's supposed to be right here because that is the skin tone line. And so, effectively, what I gotta do is I gotta play with my settings. Where are those settings? Right, okay, so tint and temperature are the main ones. See, when I roll it that way, make it a little warmer. Hey, look, that looks like skin tone. Alright, so basically, yeah, it's like, oh, you do negative 100 and 100, and it looks almost exactly on line. But, if I were to turn off the mask, like, it looks closer what I want, but it's a little too extreme. So, I'm basically just going to bring everything back. So we're going to go 75, negative 75. And just kind of make it try to reflect a little bit closer to what real life was. And I can also kind of cheat it by bringing these colors around. Right, I need to turn on the mask again. Yeah. There, so now that looks fairly decent as far as skin tone. And that already looks a million times better. So we can A/B it. And already that like fixes a lot of the issues with the lighting. Not lighting, the color. So I can go down a little later. Still looks good. Still looks good. There's like one part in one of the last few songs where I am going to have to change it slightly, purely because he leaves the stage and then I have to do a different color correction just to kind of... But I think for the most part I'm going to leave that where it was. Let's see, there's a couple shots. Yeah, overall, looks a lot better. Probably even go with like 85. Again, that's like a little too warm, so let's try like 78. 75 was pretty much where it was. And then after that, it's mainly exposure. So I see I have a bunch of pixely stuff up here. That means there's a lot of overexposed stuff, and basically I want to bring that down. Usually you bring that down with your highlights. See, once I bring that down, but I see I don't want to do that entirely. So the other thing I can do is exposure. Oops. So if I hold control, oops. If I hold control, it'll give me more granular control, maybe. Anyway, let's just try negative 0.5. Negative 1.5. Yeah, a little too extreme, but it'll actually look a lot better if I bring up the midtones. It'll be closer to what kind of just brings out the dynamic range. So I'm going to go negative 0.75. And I think I'm going to bring the highlights down just a little bit. And probably midtones down. And then I will bring the highlights back up in the final pass. It looks a little flat, honestly. I mean, it's okay having some parts washed out with the exposure, but let's go negative 0.5. Yeah, I don't want any of that. I want very little of that. Maybe just 50%. Try resetting this one. Oop. Yeah, I'm basically just trying to not exactly flatten it out, but kind of make it so all the details there. The other thing you usually do is bring up the black level a little bit, but a very little bit. And then once I actually do my color correction, once I do my grading, I'll usually give that like a blue tint. That looks pretty good. Yeah, just A-Bing it, it looks like a million times better. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a little bit of blue into the highlights. Not too much though. Probably not actually any. Take that saturation all the way down. Honestly, yeah, just a little bit of blue into the shadows. And that kind of helps crunch the noise a little bit better. It allows it to be brighter than 100% black, but not. Well, shit! I immediately just undid everything I did. It allows the black level to be brighter without it looking washed out. See, it looks like the black level looks a little washed out here, but if I just bring in a little bit of blue, it kind of helps. What am I talking like? I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for like 2 months. October, okay, a few months, but still, I've only really started taking it seriously in the past few months. Okay, so I'd say that one's done. So I'm actually going to copy it and use that as my basis for the next layer, which is this one. And we're going to paste it. And that looks damn good. So the one thing about color correction is between cameras, you don't want to use it unless they are the exact same camera using the exact same settings. And 3 of the cameras are identical. and the other 3 are also identical to each other. So because I know I was using the same settings and the same camera, I'm fairly certain that I can use the same color correction and it will look good. The other thing is I'm going to get rid of this mask because I don't need that anymore. Okay, so that looks fairly good. That means also any tweaks I make, I can easily just come back and repeat it to all 3. So the other thing about the zooms, which are the Q2Ns, these are these little guys. So I have 2 of these. Let's see. Yeah, so I have 2 of them that I own. The Venue also has 3 of them, and they are the left, right, and center cameras on stage. So we got the keys, drums, and the bassist. And so for those, they are set to a flat profile. And so they get a really nice dynamic range. But the other thing I've noticed about these cameras is they're super noisy. Like, there's a lot of grain. Like, if I were to zoom in. Okay, well, let's actually go full. Full paused resolution. Yeah. There's like a whole bunch of noise and grain. You probably can't see it due to the stream compression. But that's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna punch in with a mask. And actually, with this technique, let's actually go do the keyboard because he's closest to the camera. With this technique, it doesn't matter if it's darker skin or lighter skin, because all skin tones are on that same line. It's just a difference in brightness. This was a tip that I learned from watching a tutorial from DSLR Video Shooter. Wait, do I have the... I'm confused. Oh, that's a colorista mask, not a opacity mask. Okay, get rid of you. There we go. One thing I will say about like Premiere's masking system is it's fucking terrible. Like I've had some really weird glitches with like the feathering and things like coming in and out of feather. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paste in the color correction I did for that one. And yeah, that doesn't look... Ooh, that looks terrible. Okay, yeah. So that's way too overpowered. So I'm actually going to undo all that stuff. And undo exposure, undo highlight recovery. Fuck it, just undo everything. It's back to normal. And we're going to turn on the mask again. Just tighten that in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so the one thing about this Venue is it's always like super pink. Everything's very magenta, and that's because he's using like kind of lower price range LED stage lights. The other thing I think on some of them, one of them specifically, I think the red channel is like completely busted, and so it's just blue and green, so you can only get cyan out of that thing. But yeah, everything is like incredibly washed with like this just magenta color, and so I've like I basically just lock all the cameras into white balance. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. But yeah, it's just kind of gonna warm it up. I mean, I guess like negative 50, 50 looks pretty good. Ah, fuck, that's like right on the line. And see, that's like these things make horrible webcams. But they make really good like little stage cams just to get shots, because they can record up to 4K. They have nice flat color profile. Yeah, I think just that by itself is all I really need. I'm probably going to bring the highlights down. Yeah, because he looks a little overexposed over there. So maybe -1 and the exposure. Nope, I mean -75. 0.75. Maybe a little too much. -0.5. You know, actually, yeah, do a little highlight recovery, but like ever so slightly. I need to talk about this about 50. Fuck, I guess I could just turn that off and use this one instead. And yeah, that's the one thing about these cameras is I kind of do the opposite. So on the Canon cameras, I end up bringing up the midtones, and then on the Q2Ns, I end up bringing down the midtones, just because they seem to handle exposure completely differently. But yeah, this is looking super warm at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go at 25. Yeah, maybe. Let's see how that looks compared. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to bring up the midtones on these guys again. And maybe some warmth in the midtones. Not too much. And only like a little bit of yellow. Oh, right, this one. Right, I should probably turn that off. Well, shit. Shit, okay. I guess turn that down. Turn that down. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I'm like kind of grading when I should just be color correcting. I mean, it just looks miles better. I think I'm actually going to copy this guy and apply it to the other two. Yeah, I'll actually... What the... Okay, I think one of those bulbs... Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. One of the bulbs in my thing... It just got brighter on this side, I'm pretty sure. Nobody's watching. I don't care why I don't know why I'm talking to people, but whatever. Why is this so finicky? Jeez. Oops. So yeah, really with this step, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm only trying to make them all look the same. So yeah, that should help. And I can't really go by these because they're like two different angles, and they're gonna look... I mean, I guess I can. I don't know how to read this 100%. All I know is like exposure. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to make certain things, like for instance the blue on this wall, his shirt, his guitar, they look a little saturated, but I can't really do anything. I mean, I can, but whatever. Oops. Right, Q2N, that's what I want. Down that highlight recovery. It's okay to have a little bit up there, but you don't want to have everything up there because then it's overexposed. And it doesn't give you any room to play with the color when you do your grading. Oops. Honestly, I think that's looking all right. The one thing also I noticed between the Q2Ns versus the Canons is they're much sharper. I think it's just due to their aperture. It definitely has something to do with the optics, though. Just because they're completely different lens types. It's just, you can see, like, this is, like, super sharp. And this is, like, kind of fuzzy. The one thing is on the Canons is they have kind of a sharp focus, or a soft focus. And I have to do a lot to compensate for that. Okay, so now that I got a basis for this guy, we're gonna copy it, put it on the drums, and that looks great. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it's fairly subtle what it does do. And the drummer I can usually cheat a little bit, because he's the only one you see in his shot. So I can kind of play with the colors a little bit more. Yeah, that's the one thing. The drummer's always hard to get a good lighting on him. Let me just bring up his highlights a little bit. Yeah, the other thing is I don't have a whole lot of control on lighting when we actually shoot these. I'm kind of just at the mercy of whatever the house lights are. Yeah, I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. It's actually not a huge difference. It's like mostly just shifting towards red instead of magenta. But I'll come back to that. Okay, now that doesn't look right. Yeah, so there is a bit of... This one looks like it might be overexposed some. Yeah. And see, that's so annoying. I thought they were set identically. That's the weird part. And that sucks. Alright, well, I guess he's going to be overexposed. Does that change a little? Kinda. There's only so much I can do about it, though. Yeah, I don't want to do too extreme with that one. It's basically where I want it. Yeah, so on some cameras it's not as extreme of a difference. On other ones. So one thing I am noticing is I kind of want this red wall to be a little more distinct. Not that distinct. Just a little... Not necessarily brighter, but a little more saturated. Closer to orange. Looks alright. Again, I wish I could do something about that highlight. But yeah, if I bring it down too much, it'll just looks... It looks like it was filmed overexposed, and then I just brought down the exposure. And you never want that. It just makes everything look gray. That's unfortunate. At least you can see the bass player well. You can get a good, decent angle of him, but even though it's far away. See, it's weird because sometimes I've had one band that comes in and they do their I just realized I spelled right wrong. Anyway, they do their sound check and they're wearing one set of clothes. And then they go off, and they come back, and they're wearing completely different clothes. I'm like, damn it! I set all my color correct, I set all my exposure and shit, and I was fiddling with the lights to make it look good with what you were wearing. And now I gotta change that, because now you're wearing dark colors instead of bright colors, and or vice versa. Or you have some members wearing dark, other members wearing bright, and it's just like, making my job hard. Okay, see, it looks fine over on this one. Yeah, I guess it looks alright. The one thing I will do is actually turn down the magenta saturation on all these. I have the wrong one selected. Yeah, actually, you know what? That helps a lot. That helps a lot. So we'll do like negative 35%. Purple does a little. We'll do like negative 10%. We'll try that on the other ones. I noticed no difference with that. What the hell? Okay, well, I guess... See, it's weird because everything's in the red tone. It's just red. Everything's red. I'm hearing shit get picked up on my mic. That makes my cat walking around downstairs. Okay, and then this guy... I think we're also gonna do the... Yeah, we got a little bit of the red boost. I think I'll take that up a little higher. And then magenta down. Yeah, just kind of subtly. 20. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in this shot, actually. That's the weird part. It's because I've shifted everything with the tint and temperature. Yeah, so those who aren't aware, tint is going to be your green to magenta spectrum. So like this one right here, this line, that's your tint, and then your temp is your blue to yellow, blue to orange, cyan to orange, kind of teal to orange, yeah. And so with those, well, okay, so color temperature is like the temperature of light. So for instance, sunlight shifts towards 6,000 Kelvin, and incandescent light shifts towards 2,500 Kelvin. And that's sort of your range. Anything beyond that starts to get to orange or blue. 3,200, I mean, not 2,500. And basically, the lower that Kelvin, the warmer it is. The higher that Kelvin, the bluer it is. The colder blue kind of look. And so that temperature slider basically will shift the white balance, which is that Kelvin scale, will shift the white balance in one direction or the other. And so when I adjust this, okay, it's currently set to 25. I'll take it down to negative 100. See, everything's blue. Positive 100. Everything's orange. So I'm going 25, and so it's ever so slightly shifting things to the orange. And then the same thing with tint. Negative 35 is what I'll set it back to. If I go negative 100, everything starts to look green. Positive 100, everything starts to look magenta. And so I'm going negative 35. So I'm shifting it slightly towards the green, away from magenta, and that's how I'm correcting those things. I could do it with this. I could also do it with this. However, this allows me to affect the entirety of it evenly, rather than doing just little bits of each color individually. Whereas this one allows me to affect each color individually. Like if one color isn't playing nice on the specific camera, I can tune it by itself. And then this allows me to do just the highlight, shadows, and midtones. This is more for grading. This is for color correction. This is for very precise color correction. And then I got hue. This is one of my favorite things to do, is just play with the hue, but that's more for memes. Anyway, okay, so that shot's done. Everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, everything's looking great. Except the drummer. Drummer's very red, but he wore red, and he's lit with red. So I guess I'm fucked. I wish this was exposed a little lower, but whatever. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. The other thing I want to do is go to that one song. I don't remember what the song is, but it's one of the last ones. I think it's this one. Oh, right. It's not going to show any. Wait, no. What the hell? Hello? Can you show me a picture? Methinks I need to restart Premiere. Let's actually switch back to editing workspace. Yeah, methinks me needs to restart Premiere. Okay, we're gonna reboot Premiere because it's being a fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to use the restroom soon. So I think... Bing bong... Maybe? Premiere! Why are you doing this?
I knew that guitarist. I was like, what is that?
Fuck. Why? I hope to... Oh. Bum 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 I had it hidden. Okay, there we go. It's all good. I didn't need to reboot. I didn't need to restart Premiere. Whatever. I knew what I was doing. I've done that before. Ugh. It's not the first time. Anyway, I was looking for that one song where he goes into the audience. Oh, the other thing is I usually turn off the effects here. It's one of the longer ones. I don't think it's... No, it's not one of the last ones. There we go. Okay, so we're at about... Okay, so it's about 2.5 hours in. I'm actually just gonna play this part. So enter the song before. I'll leave color correction on. I have to use the restroom. I will be back. I turned my camera back on.
Why do people cover their drinks at the bar? You know, you notice that a lot of people put like napkins and stuff on their drinks, right? Well, they say, you know, they don't want nobody to put anything in the drink, but really, is a napkin gonna really stop you from putting a roofie in a drink? Y'all didn't get that? Never mind.
Now we know why he's drummer.
That's right.
I got me a woman, man, she's long and tall. I got me a woman, man, she's long and tall. When we get together, make you wanna have a natural bond. The way she shake that thing, make a blind man see the light. When she shake that thing, make a blind man see the light. When we get together, make you wanna play house all night. Have mercy. She's a married woman that's creeping, about to give me a heart attack. Look at that.
Alright, I'm back.
She's a married woman that's creeping, about to give me a heart attack.
Hold on. It's an area that could be a little tighter. Yeah, so anyway, watching that in motion, color correction is looking pretty good. I want to get to the part where he goes in the crowd. Okay, so this one right away looks a little overexposed, but I knew that. I kind of want to revisit that one. So, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it. Fucking, what? Where'd my mouse go? Premiere? Premiere? What are you doing? Premiere! What is this? Alright. Premiere's doing some fucky shit. My mouse won't show up over Premiere. Okay, so you see my mouse? I click. Where's my mouse? It's not showing up. Fuck. Alright, restart. Yes, save. Nice. I'm only paying like over $600 a year for this fucking software. I might as well. Deal. I know I'm using an older version. I'm using the 2018 version of Premiere, but still, I'm paying for it. So like, and there's a reason I use the 2018 version of Premiere. So 2019 might support it, but 2018 I've had luck with. I've had bad luck with 2019. With just general bugginess and issues. And 2020 does not support .mkv or .ts, which are both file formats that OBS outputs. So if I want to use OBS and record like me playing VR chat or anything, or literally anything, just my screen or whatever, or I don't know, maybe this, it wouldn't let me import that without then converting it to something else, which is a waste of time and also runs the risks of losing quality because of compression. So yeah, I'm not happy that they removed MKV files from their support in Premiere 2020. I'm not happy about that. Anyway, I was gonna correct this one a little bit more. So he's a little overexposed, but we knew that. I think what happened is I was moving this, and then something bugged out, and it scrolled, and then my mouse disappeared. Let's try like a 75. I can do a little, but negative 0.25. Again, there's not a whole lot I can do. See, and I can tell like it looks looks like it was overexposed, and then yeah, no, I'm just gonna. It's already like beyond the point that I should be trying to fiddle with this. Yeah, I'm still fiddling with it. Okay, I am getting hungry. However, I know that'll pass in about an hour. It's going on 9 a.m. Haven't had my brekkie. Okay, it's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, I want to get to the part where he's in the crowd. What the fuck is this? Learning. I don't want that workspace. Almost did it again. Almost did it again. Okay. You can work now? Okay, now what? It's not hidden this time. Notice how the image isn't changing? Took it a minute. Alright, it's done. $600 a year. Actually, let's do some math. Just about. Yeah, just a little over. Glad to see my drop frames at 0.4%. See how... Yeah, looks like it's running good on Restream. No, it have literally 0 viewers. Okay, well, I guess I'll just close all those and hope for the best.
I'm feeling within.
This band's really fucking good, by the way.
Sometimes I just don't know what we're gonna do. We can't live our life.
Ah! It just like, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Maybe it's oversaturated. Let me fiddle with that for a minute. Oh, 0.5 is gonna do nothing. Negative 25. A little bit. Negative 15. Kinda. Looks a little better. Let's try fixing that with the other guys. Yeah, definitely needs a little desaturation. Oh. Yeah, already looks way better. Okay. Either that or I need to boost the saturation of the other ones, but I can do that with my final grade. Yeah. It just kind of mutes everything a little bit.
This life, living this life.
Still hidden. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Why did it just now update? That's really weird. I don't know why it takes so long for these things to update within the different sequences. Come on. What if I like input, output, render,
Sometimes
sequence, render,
Sometimes I just don't know.
just force Premiere to be like, oh wait, that camera is on. Oh, my bad. I keep looking at myself on OBS. I need to look at the camera. Guys, I've been streaming for almost an hour now. It's been 50 minutes. The fuck? I got nobody watching. The fuck?
Sometimes I just don't know. What we're gonna do. We can't live our life.
Why? Premiere. Alright. Save. Close Premiere. Open Premiere. Story of my life. Ain't working? Restart the program. Still ain't working? Try rebooting the computer. Can't do that because you're streaming? Well, shit.
Living this life.
See, it's fine now. I just need to stop making revisions of the color. That's what it is. That's the problem.
We can't live our life.
Okay, it looks a little better. It'll look a lot better with the final grade and noise reduction. That's the other thing. Oh. That's right. I'm gonna blow my nose.
Living this life. Living this life. Me and my lady.
Me and my lady of the night. Okay, where's the part where he goes in? It's gonna be over here where it gets quiet. Hello. Okay, so now we get our time code. Okay, so I'm looking for the spot. Okay, I got my time code. That's all I really need. Go to the time code. Here we go. Okay, cool. So now what I can do is wait for it to get crazy. It's playing back stuttery for me too. Come on. No, hard drive's not even plugged in. I'm definitely editing off an SSD. Let's make sure my scratch disk is right. Ah, my tummy. It wants food. No, scratch disk is right. Alright, so I think I'm just... fucking give me my cutter. Oops, not those. I just want cannon right, cannon left. Go to where this whole section ends. Come on. What if I turn off the effects? It might run a little smoother. Okay, here we go. See, I almost wish they didn't turn on the fucking spotlight. Come on. Alright. I can literally just listen to the audio. Okay. left, right, and boom. I'll just put a cross dissolve on both of those. And then I'll make my correction for this section where I need the most. The correction for the section. Okay. So I think my camera needs it the most. This is what sucks though. It's like, ugh, there's only so much I can do about it. Like in this case, it almost looks better without it because of the spotlight. Because the spotlight be fucking it up. Fuck it, let's try it. Let's try just turning off Colorista for this section. See how that looks. Let's go to the actual multicam edit. That's what I get for turning off layers. Fucked it up. You know what time it is. It's restart Premiere time. It's restart Premiere time. Da 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 da. Time to restart the program because it's fucking up. Ba ba da ba ba da. Boy, this would be a lot more fun with people. All right. I'm losing my mind. Let's put a marker where that happens. So, boop, in, out, there we go. So I can see where it happens. Did they even take effect? I'm confused. Oops, no. Oh, I didn't turn it off on this one, that's why. Okay. Okay, so it was subtle enough. It's just too soon. Got it. On this, no, in this camera, it's way too soon. Gotta wait for the spotlight. I can't tell where the spotlight is. I guess I'll just watch the part till I get to the part. What would that part look like with the color? Oops. Lady being like, oh, I gotta get back to my seat. See, like, this looks okay. Like, this looks passable. I could do some... and then the fucking spotlight. Okay, so spotlight's right here. Copy. Paste. That's where it is. Okay. So that one's going to be different for this guy as well. Oh, that's almost seamless. I love it. Yeah, that was good. That was a good choice on my part. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Still gotta correct it. I just gotta change the correction. Okay. So we turn it back on. And we're gonna change, I believe, you guys. Yeah, make it a little more subtle, maybe. I might not actually do anything for the other camera, just my camera. Maybe. I don't know, I haven't watched it with that one yet. Yeah, maybe I will. It looks pretty damn good with the edge light. Cool. I love fucking cross dissolve. You got the same clip lined up, and you got one color correction and another color correction. You just fade between them. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta do stupid fucking keyframing within the color correction. Okay, that's probably gonna be good enough for what I need. Hey, look, I didn't have to restart Premiere. Look at that. All right, let's go to the whole section. Wait. Open timeline. Let's move you. Meow. Okay. Save. Now we know endpoint. I kind of just want to watch this. Okay, so here's actually the point it crosses over. Right when they bring out the spotlight and it already fades over. Oh, that was almost seamless. I didn't even notice it and I was looking for it. Why does this camera angle all of a sudden look off? Like the color just looks completely off. Still looks pink. Da -ba -da -ba -da. I guess just in general, his thing is a little pink. Okay, well, I don't know. That looks a little better. Hey, wait, look, that's me. That, hold on. That's me. That's me up there. Look, hold on. Hey, look, that's me. Look, that's me. Do you recognize me? Look, that's me. Right? Whatever, I don't fucking care. And that one was my brother. All right, cool. That was the other part. All right, I'm going to turn off chat. Put my little camera over here. Nobody's in chat. Doesn't matter. I don't need chat. It's just me. There's nobody else here. This is a one-man show. I don't need no co-host. I'm doing this all lonesome. On my own. Solo. Just like everything else. All right, cool. So that was the biggest thing I had to do with color correction. The second part I need to do is the beginning of the fucking show. So at the beginning of the show, I need to turn these guys all back on. So at the very beginning, I think there's a little bit I gotta do here. So I will copy you right here. Come on.
You gonna get on board.
You know what time it is? And maybe not. Maybe it's fine.
Come on. And live a good.
All right. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna paste you. Go. Hey, look at that. Okay. So really, all I gotta do is just bring the exposure down on this guy. I think that'll be good enough. Let's look at the color. Hey, you know what? It's not overexposed. That's surprising. That's actually really surprising. Huh. I don't need highlight recovery. I may give these little Canon cameras less credit than they deserve. Okay, I hear footsteps upstairs. Means I'm not the only one awake now. Okay. Yeah, that's how it looked by default. Damn. That looks jank. That's so jank. There's nothing I can do about that with with white balance either. Like the fucking cameras. I wish I had one right here so I could show. The cameras are fucking terrible. They have like 3 white balance settings: auto, daylight, and tungsten. Or no, it's like automatic, which is gonna go fucking crazy if the lights change. Like cloudy and tungsten, I think. And like fucking tungsten's out because this is clearly it's a bluer light. Auto is out because I'm not flipping you off. Anyway, auto's out because fucking auto. And so I can only really set it to cloudy. There's no Kelvin dial that I can just adjust. Anyway, I guess I'll just kind of tune it as best I can. It's about as good as it's gonna get right there. See how it goes.
Tonight's show.
Alright, so that's how it looks there. That's how it looks after. That's passable. It's only for like half of the first song, and it's on one camera. So let's see. Now we go to the other camera. Pretty sure I fix it before they actually start playing. Yep, fix it before they start playing. My camera. What? Again, I fix it right before they start playing. Whoa! That was interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's like kind of overexposed, looks kind of jank, but whatever. I fix it right before they start playing, so I don't have to fucking figure it out for the rest of the show. What? I don't need all these notifications, calendar. Stop it. Okay, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. You can see the slight movement when they move around. Okay. I think I'm done with color correcting. Look at that, it's been like a half. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half now. Alright, so I'm actually going to go to the first song. Oops. Go to the first song, see how that looks. That looks fucking terrible. I'm going to fix that. Oops. Oh, God. Alright. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you. Okay, I said... Yeah, no, let's overexpose. Okay, I don't feel bad about my... Okay, no. These cameras cannot handle their own exposure. I have to... So on these Canon cameras, the ones that we're operating, I have to basically manually tell them to be like, okay, be 1.5 stops down. Be like negative 1.5 exposure just to get like proper exposure with these things. Because otherwise, like if I just turn this off, look at the fucking image they give me. Like, oh, it's terrible. I hate it. Okay. It's fucking good as I can get. I guess I could turn the saturation down a little bit. It kinda. It's a little better. But like there's not a whole lot I can do. It's about as good as I'm gonna get. Okay. See how much of that camera I actually use. So, right off the bat, I know I can switch to a different camera. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm just gonna switch cameras. Fuck, I might as well just go center camera on this one. Nope. That one. So it's okay when it's focusing on him. But as soon as you, yeah, see that one looks okay. But as soon as you see the keyboardist's shirt on the other shot, it's just like completely blown out.
When your train pulls in, are you gonna get on board?
Alright, keep in mind this is also without any sharpening or noise reduction, so that's the... And it's not with my final grade either, so... Alright, so in that case that looks passable. It's only for the first song. That looks kind of jank. Right. So I don't want to pre-compose those. I guess I'm just going to put the noise reduction on everything. Alright, so we're going to start with you. Noise reduction and sharpening. So I'm using Red Giant Denoiser 3. And we're just going to do a basic profile. Right, I forgot denoising is like super intensive. That's why I'm doing it last. So yeah, you're not going to be able to notice a whole lot of difference on the stream, but... I think... Yeah, that looks fairly decent. Not over sharpened. Okay, so there's that. Copy. I'm just gonna make sure it's on everything. Okay. Looks good. Move on to the next clip. This one never gets cut, and it's the center cam. So this one I think I can do a little bit crazier with the sharpening. Nope, don't have to. Looks good. Okay. like that. It makes the details pop. Oop. Yeah, definitely gonna need denoising here. I need to turn it up, actually. Nope, don't need to. That looks pretty damn good. Yeah, nice and sharp. Okay, cool. That's good with the zooms. It's good with the cannons, I mean. Fit. Okay. And now we move on to the zooms. So these guys get a different treatment when it comes to sharpening. They are very noisy though, so they get the same noise. So for now, see if I just paste the same thing on. Ooh, it's way too sharp. Way too sharp. Okay. Yeah, look good. And keep to my left. Looks good. Alright, so here's the point that I can't really do any live playback right now. Because the denoising...
Look down the wall.
The denoising makes it like really slow. Makes it look nice though. I like the sharpening. Okay, I'm just gonna save. And it's time to restart Premiere. Because I don't want to update itself. There's blue. there's blue in this drink. Okay, I am starting to get hungry again, so I think I'm gonna take a break. Shit. Kind of want to just finish it up. Well, the next step is titles. Well, no, final grade and then titles. So I guess got my adjustment layer. Bring it out. And just a final grade. So okay, so yeah. I don't know how it's playing back so smooth right now.
I'm driving down the highway with my radio on. Just drove. Just strolling through the. My radio on. Just strolling through the station, looking for an old blue song. Just thinking about my life. Just thinking about my life. Thinking about my life. What I did right and wrong.
Okay, I don't need to sit here and edit all this again. Skip forward, see how this one looks. Yeah, that's where it starts playing soft or playing harder.
How can I get it, baby? If you keep on snapping back.
Alright, I think it's a good spot where I got it. Even just like, yeah, it's a lot better. You know what? My hunger passed, so I think I'm gonna finish. Is there any extra denoising I want to do? No, I don't think so. Alright, so we're gonna leave multicam edit where it's at, and I'm gonna duplicate. Make a new one. Okay. Okay. Right. So now, do I have one? No, I don't. Shit, I mean, I gotta plug in the hard drive. Hard drive, come on. I'm gonna get in there. I love USB hubs. They're fucking great. Oops. Something tells me I'm gonna need to free up some space on my computer. Let's see how it's doing. It's going. Still going. It's got like 2 more gigs of it left to download. Alright, let's see. Blue Stage shows. I mean, it hasn't really changed much since then. Let's open the one I just did the other day. Harper Midwest. I hate it. You fucking suck, Premiere. You suck. Hear my brother's door open. Right, this is why I hate having to do this, because it's like, oh, you want to set up your scratch disk? It's like, no. You should use the same scratch disk as I used last time. Sucks, this is like the last part I have to do. I have to just copy over the... I should do that first. I should just have like template project that has all this stuff, but I'm lazy. Okay. I want to copy song title template. Yep, that's the one. Okay, I can close that project now. Oops. I don't need to save it. That was it. That was all I needed. Just needed the title template. Reject the hard drive now. It's not gonna let me. No way. Did it let me? I hear it spinning down. It let me. Fuck you, Windows. 90% of the time that does not work. Okay, well I can plug it up and plug it now. Cool, so I got what I needed. And it is 2020 now, so... Okay, so I'm gonna just duplicate you and name it. Here's where it gets fun. Okay, so there's that. And yeah. Okay, so now I need my list. Bing bong. Ding dong. Ding dong the bing bong. Alright, so this is just gonna be off screen. Alright, so first thing I just go through. Probably fix that.
We thank you, we thank you. Check, check, check.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's something off our latest CD. This is the only cover song on the CD coming up. We're gonna play for it.
something off our earlier album here? All right there. Now we ready for some good old juke?
If you're enjoying yourself, let me hear you say, yeah. Oh, that was all right if it was just for me. But I'm asking about JR. If you're enjoying yourself, let me hear you say, yeah. I'm the jokester in the band.
Want y'all to know, how about introduce the band? How about on the bass from Chicago, Illinois? Want y'all to know, how about... Want y'all to know, how about introduce the band? How about on the bass from Chicago, Illinois? On the keyboards, Mr. Rufus Ferguson from Parts Unknown. Hey, this is...
Fantastic guitar player, vocalist.
All right, I'll leave that in because that's kind of something they want. My foot's falling asleep.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you.
Yeah, how about them apples, baby? Yeah, how about them apples, baby? All right, let's give it up. Yeah, how about them apples, baby?
I'll leave that in.
Stuck your motor.
Right on. How about it for TC again? Thank you, thank you. ready out there? All righty. Well, thank you. Well, thank you.
I like it when they go into the next song, but it's kind of annoying when it's my job to figure out where the song ends, where the next song begins.
Gave it a nod.
I was trying to make a squeaky door sound. I would too. I did hear this one guy say, hey, why did feet in a drink? Y'all didn't get that? Never mind.
Now we know why he's drumming.
That's right. Thank you, Miami. Thank you, Miami. I grabbed the closest lady I could find. You want to be my friend?
How we doing so far out there? We doing all right? All right, we're gonna play just a little bit of blues for you, something here. I hope you like. Hey, listen to this dude. Well, thank you, well, thank you.
That song is on a CD, and if you buy the CD, he'll actually come off the CD and serenade you like he did.
Well, thank you, well, thank you.
That song is on a CD, and if you buy the CD, he'll.
If you think that we just up here.
This commercial's been brought to you by Heritage Guitars. This commercial's been brought to you by Heritage Guitars. Heritage Guitars.
We thank you, we thank you. That's some off one of our earlier CDs. There's no copyright infringement.
Alrighty. All the songs cut up. Now just put them in their nested sequences and get the titles. First one, right? Yep. Alright, so I got my set list that they gave me, and this has all the titles, including which ones to skip, which they don't want me releasing, and that's fine. You know what? Actually, I'm going to duplicate this one. Duplicate this guy as well. Just so, in case I need to redo something, I don't have to go back and redo all that bullshit. Okay. Okay, so old blue song. This one, Billy D's Demise. Yep, that matches up. This one should be Big Ol' World. When she starts walking, number 6. Yep, I recognize that one. This one should be Sunday Morning. Hands up. Sunday Morning. I'm easy, easy like Sunday morning. No, it's a different song. Inner City, number 8. Number 9 is Snatching It Back. Should be Blues Man by B.B. King. I need to blow my nose again. Just keep getting that tickle in my nose. It's just like, Hellhound. Okay, and yep, that's where the set ends, and then we go on to number 12. Should be Stop on a Dime.
In a blanket of yesterday's blues.
Yep, recognize that one. Stop on a Dime. Right, this one goes immediately into the next one. 38 Blues.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, thank you.
Yeah, it goes right into it. Okay. Married Woman Creepin'. Okay, and should be a Lady of the Night. Best song right here, just because of the fucking guitar solo. Yep, okay. And Today I Fell in Love All Over Again. I already just know this one's next. Yep, I already recognize it. Alright, 2 more songs. Where Have You Gone With My Love? Yep. Man, it sucks they made me skip a bunch, but it means I'm done quicker, so whatever. Them Changes, Buddy Miles. Okay, so there's that. They're split into their individual sequences, and now I can put them in a folder. So make a folder, songs, grab them all, shove them in there, and within that folder, make another folder for 0 done, just so it's at the top, and name this one. Come on. Put a 0 on it, just so it's at the top. There we go. I am almost done. Okay, get rid of that. So, this is the final leg of the journey before I export them. So now I bring up each one individually and give them a title. So, I'm going to move my head up to there, so you guys can see. So basically, I copy the title that I gave to this, I duplicate that, and I give it a title. Boom, train, get rid of the numbers, and plop it in there. Then I just, where the fuck did it go? Oh, it's 1 frame, great. Alright.
Are you gonna get on board?
Why does it feel underexposed? Oh, maybe that why. That's why. Yeah, that was why. Okay. Okay, well. Shit. Does that mean I'm gonna have to do that for every single fucking one? Damn it! It's fine. Let me just do it real quick. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oops. There we go.
When your time goes in, are you gonna get on board? Some things can't be.
Alright, I need to adjust in my preferences. Timeline. The audio. Yeah. Audio transitions needs to be the same. Awesome.
I'm driving down the highway. With driving down the highway. With
Cool.
the week is over, it's Friday. It's over, it's Friday night. Me and my baby.
Now my other foot's falling asleep. Damn it. Okay, looks good.
When you're down and out, and you're all alone. You can call your own. You gotta keep on.
All right there.
That was a mistake. Okay, apparently my download speed affects my upload speed, because that's really fucking stupid.
I hear everybody talking about the new girl in town.
Oops. I need a lady. To give me what I need.
the ground. Want y'all to know, how about introduce the band? How about on the bass from Chicago, Illinois? Chicago Blues Hall of Fame inductee. Played on Grammy-winning album Showdown with Robert Cray, Johnny Clyde Copeland, Albert Cox, Mr. Rufus Ferguson from Parts Unknown. Hey, this is Rufus' first night.
Yeah. Just right down the street. If you keep on standing back,
All right. Just gonna save. Wait. I think he's still having problems when we restart Premiere. Save. I'm almost done! I almost got caught up and just started listening.
For miles around. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. She was a little girl.
Yeah, how about them apples, baby?
Alright, set one done. Save. Copy. Duplicate. Paste. Replaced. I am almost done.
Are we ready out there? Ready. Walking through the city.
Alright, hold on. That's starting to bug me. Multicam. Opening timeline. We're gonna go to the drummer cam. Drummer cam. Go down to his color correction. Where? What the fuck? Oh, colorista. There we go. You. I want you to be more red. Why ain't you more red? The only thing you get going for you is that you are red. Alright, that should help. Maybe not.
Walking through. My money was too light, people.
Sneezing all over the place. This drum camp's kicking my ass. God, that's annoying. Ricola. I guess this is as good as it's gonna get.
Walking through the city. As people passing by.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. If you see me coming, it's best you be.
It's getting annoying. Tired of blowing my nose. Almost done.
I got me a woman. Man, she's long and tall.
I smell food. Which is surprising,
Thank
because
you, Miami.
I shouldn't be able to smell anything, considering how much I've been sneezing.
How we doing so far out there? We doing all right? All right, we're gonna play just a little bit of blues for you or something here. I hope you like.
There's my dad. He came to say, he's like, hey, you want breakfast? I'm like, no, I'll fend for myself. Nah, has to. There we go.
She's my lady. Up.
All right, this is the one with the solo. Okay, cool.
Well, thank you, well, thank you.
Look at that. Perfect. Fits perfectly.
You ever love someone so much and so long that you just seem to take it for granted sometimes? Well, I did. And one day I realized what I had right in front of me all along. Today,
I fell in love all over again. I just like this song. Today, I fell in love all over again. It's nice. It's nice when you get to work on things that you actually enjoy listening and watching.
Earlier CDs.
Too. Listening to and watching. Wait.
We thank you, we thank you. That's something off one of our earlier CDs.
Yeah, I'll leave that in. To a bar. Last few songs got the longest titles. Ooh, I'm gonna have to shrink that one down. There, that's how I'll get around it. Bing. I'm impatient. And lyrics.
Where have you gone with my love?
With my love.
There we go. And make sure the end sounds good. Okay. And last one.
Well, my mind is going through them changes. Feel like I'm about to commit a crime.
And this is their finale. I'm done! Save. Put those all in done. Alright. Still almost 3 hours. What the fuck? Short streamed. It's like, no, I was just about as long as the last one. Wow, okay, so that kind of puts it in perspective. Color correction and titles takes me about 3 hours. That's not even all that many songs. This is, how many? I don't even fucking care. 17 songs. Alright, time to cue them for export. Oh, right, I gotta cue one. So, boom. Do all this shit. I'm gonna do adaptive high bit rate. H.264, full resolution, blah, 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 blah. Go put them on in the folder. Okay, Blue Stage. Boom. Exports. New folder. Songs. Save. Adaptive high bit rate. Q. Get that going. Let me do the rest of them with the same settings. Alright. Make sure it's adaptive high bit rate. Should go to the same location. Full resolution. All that jazz. Q. Alrighty. I thank nobody, because nobody joined me for the stream today. I was all by myself, doing this, not doing this for my health, I'm doing this for my sanity. Because this keeps me on task and I'm not watching YouTube the whole time. But yeah, not bad, about 3 hours. Yeah, so just gonna let those queue up. I'm gonna export them. But I'm not gonna, there's no need for me to do that on stream. Okay, cool.